looks like this is fast becoming my sport diary, because I tend to record my feelings after a ride. And yesterday I was maybe too hasty to say that exercise doesn't take away the fatigue. It was at the point when I talked, but then a couple of hours later I actually started feeling a lot better. And now I left about 1.5 hours ago for a cycle ride, and I was starting to feel kind of fatigued. So I decided that instead of just sitting down and waiting it to either increase or go away, one surefire way of getting rid of the fatigue is to sleep. But I don't want to do that in the middle of the day. So I decided to go on a cycle ride. And I was prompted by my wife, who did 30 kilometers. And I thought that I need to match her, at least match her distance and speed. And I got fairly close, and but I'm pleased to report that my speed is steadily over 21-22 kilometers an hour, which is, all things considering, I think it's good. But what else? Nothing much to report, other than that's interesting. There's something called MS Crossroads, this kind of discussion thing on MS related subjects that is basically for Finnish MS patients. So I posted a couple of questions regarding low-fat diet and CCSVI and how they might correlate, being that fatty food makes your blood cells clump together, causing the blood flow to slow, and then CCSVI, which is the veins coming out of your nervous system and your brain, they're blocked again, causing the blood flow to slow and maybe causing ruptures in your blood-brain barrier. So I think they're both on to something, and the low-fat diet might be a way of managing your MS, and then the CCSVI might be a way of kind of open up your veins, and how do I say, you don't need to so drastically alter your diet. There is collaborative evidence in this direction from this guy Matt Embry from MS Hope. He kind of speaks about the same. He has this CCSVI operation being performed on him. I'm debating it, but it's an awful lot of money to fork out. And yeah, whether I need to investigate.
On a hippie trailhead full of zombies, I met a strange lady. She made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast.
So the day, all day today, has been like this. Absolutely abysmal weather. And what do you call it? Went to the store and I took the easy route to make green curry. So I made pre-made green curry paste. So I cheated a little. Normally I do it myself. But if you look at the floor that we did, it's obviously there's dirt on it already, but it's looking fairly alright. It's only got 2 coats of paint on it, and then we're going to create the checkered pattern on it, and we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, what do you call it? Rudy was he got some video time, so this is our old dog. Here, his name is Dummy, and he's a senior at the moment, and he likes to stay on a different floor than the new one because the new one bites him like crazy, and he just likes to take it easy and rest. Yeah. Feeling wise, I haven't done anything, but when I cooked the food, I felt a bit off my game after, what do you call it? But I have not exercised today, so attributing it to that my activity level has been very low, so that's why I'm not so very good. I've just been sitting on my computer and doing nothing.
Do you come from a land down under? Where men go and men wonder. Can't you hear that?
Quite beautiful summer day. Saying 23.5. For the temperature, I'm going to get my supplements from the whatever organic store, and I'm gonna continue consuming these until I go for my next doctor's appointment and blood tests, and then we'll see have they had any effect on me. The fatigue thing, it's funny. I yesterday tried to take it easy all day and just stay on my computer and not really do anything, but it's horrible. It comes on. But I'm starting to be more and more convinced that doing physical activity, it helps you, or you don't feel fatigued, you feel like you've exercised, which I to an extent interpret it to be a normal feeling. And then we need to start packing today. We have about 7 hours ride up to Oulu. Tomorrow morning we'll try and leave early so that there he can see. This way is better. There he can see a bit of the city. I used to go there when I was working for Nokia, or no, not working, as a I think I was a consultant at the time for Nokia.
Buying bread from a man in Brussels.
Come to the conclusion that residents of Espoo and or people driving through it, they are, how do I say, not willing to share the roads with other punters. Never. And I remember this from days back when I trained a bit more. Never has anybody honked at me in either Vantaa or Espoo, or for that matter anywhere else in the whole of Finland, and even the limited parts of Stockholm that I'm cycled in. Nobody ever. As soon as I get into Espoo, they think that my logic is this, that on downward hills, easily going over 40 kilometers an hour, and my average is over 20 kilometers an hour. And the idea of cycling amongst pedestrians, it is a terrifying thought, because you're obviously forced sometimes to do that, but not always. And little kids and prams and dogs and all that, they make the most irrational movements on the road. So yeah, this is the first time it was actually really hot out there. So yeah, it's my risk. If a car hits me, I'm the one paying the price, not the car. So, you know, I don't go if the speed limit's over 50 on the road, but on these areas where it's 50 and below, then I'll go on the road because it's so much smoother and it's less of curbs and stuff like that to go over. But now I have done my exercise for the day, I bet I'll feel fairly alright the rest of the day, because again, I kind of delayed it and thought that yeah, I'll take it easy, and the condition deteriorates and then you just feel lousy. But then when we do stuff like this, the feeling is a lot better. So now it's off to a quick shower and then dinner and packing for sleep.
I said, do you speak my language? He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. And he said, I come from